Nah, fair none. This is another franchise. I joined Darius Geist franchise, so I'm just streaming. I'm waiting on him. He messaged me on IG. I know, man. I'm trying to win for our franchise, for us. Fuck his franchise. I came to fuck this joint up, but the injuries is on, so I'm missing a lot of people like Joe Burrow. I'm missing my starting quarterback, but it is what it is. We're gonna hold it down. Yo, you outside?
First
All right, that's a
opened
bet.
in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I got plays to make, and I got to play this game. Some of that Madden pick my plays real quick, because I don't give a shit about this season. I realize this is Joe Burrow off the whole season.
He didn't even pick a play yet, so good. What do you pick?
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I'm about to be out.
Geis. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Oh!
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll work it across midfield.
Fuck, man, this nigga lucky I got placed in it, bro.
They call it a gain at
This
19,
nigga so lucky.
and it moves the
He got it.
chains.
This drive. This quarter. This drive, you got it, dude. Fuck it, I'm good, man.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun handoff down to Geis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes.
38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Let's go! Stop playing with me, man. Tell Darius guys to stop playing with the kid, because I know how to play this game. What's up? We back here with the safeties. Let's go! He's not ready.
And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
Bruh, I'm not worried about. We're gonna man that. We're gonna man that up.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Niggas took John Ross from me. It's all good. He might be hurt. I honestly don't fucking know.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Playing with me. I'm a dog. Get your ass up, nigga.
Off near the 26. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon.
Why is he wearing the number 7?
He stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
No gain on the play.
That's
It'll be
ugly as
2nd
hell.
down.
The line of scrimmage.
Quick
I
observation,
gotta hurry
Brandon,
up,
because
run
early on in this
outside,
game, I'm seeing
right after
linebackers
this
put their
motherfucking
noses
play.
close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is
Oh,
the
yeah.
wheels are turning on
Yeah.
that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical
win this.
with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. This is taken at the 15. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
I need to do that. Whatever you did, nigga got limits on plays. Like, I hope y'all watching this. The nigga has limits on when people can, how many times niggas can pick a play.
The last run
That's
got
me.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Thank you, bro. Stop playing with me.
Intercepted.
Tell this nigga stop playing with me. I'm not the one.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings.
I need to find out how he did that.
They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And now the throw pulled in by Green. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Fucking go, man.
Joe Mixon, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
I don't even know who that is.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Now Joe Mixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will
We're throwing another
as
one,
they
man.
take
We're going to
over.
get ready for it.
15-yard line.
Scout, that's definitely not me. Scout these ones.
The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Another one, man. You know you want to.
This is Geis.
Fuck.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. As he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there out of Geis. 48 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Browns 14, Bengals 7.
Set now to kick this one away,
Good, man.
and off it
Greg just hit
goes.
me up. Say he like the way I play, man.
Fielded in the end zone.
Try not to be a slouch.
The Bengals.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Flush to his right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Mayfield to throw it.
Oh,
And it's complete. Hooper.
that was it.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mayfield.
Oh, pick on the wrong nigga.
Of Geis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mayfield now. Off to Geis on the screen. No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down.
Geis. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Parkey is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Mixon will get it to start the second half. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
3rd down and 2 yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw.
Oh my God.
Almost
What the
intercepted.
fuck was that?
They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to
Go
4th
right
down.
to the man.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Uses the spin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield on play action.
Oh, buddy.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Bruh. That's
that one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a run with Geis. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. A good run on 1st down, followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They had this.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. On 1st down, this is Geis. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
I got it.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
He was brought down by...
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run with Geis. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. Again, Geis. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Like, where's Tyler, boy? Is he hurt or something?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Yo, Zell.
It's good.
Face ain't never come back.
Forced out to his left.
I knew he was going to
And
do
he's
that.
able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Taking matters
Nah,
into his own
I'm playing that
hands, he
nigga
picks
right
up
now.
4 yards and a first
Oh,
down.
who that NFL player?
Yeah, first game. I logged on. I played him.
I'll be honest, I did.
Wait, what's up? Why I ain't getting no invite?
He got one more team left. That nigga Space said he wanted to join it. I don't know. I don't even know if that shit's still available, bro. It's the Raiders.
They needed to broaden.
I take the Raiders any day.
Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a
Bro,
defensive
it's
coordinator,
like I got the Bengals, but we hurt like a
to
motherfucker.
prepare for him
Like
and their
I don't got Joe Burrow. We got
3
injuries and
yards on the
shit.
pickup there, and
I had
it'll
to
be 2nd
fucking.
down.
Oh, they got injuries on.
Yeah. Oh, Tyler Boyd.
Only one straw?
You know Space right there.
Already called the Raiders,
Fuck you,
Julio.
Space. I don't want you to talk.
So chill out.
Fuck you,
nigga.
bitch. Fuck, huh?
You can have the Raiders.
On my
Is
dick.
that third down?
I'ma have him, nigga. Faggot ass
You
nigga.
left your phone in the car?
You hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some
Real
good
cocky,
things, but
bro.
overall,
Whole ass nigga. Always gonna be on my line. Fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Nigga, because I asked where you at.
Nigga, cause I asked
Your
nigga,
ass
shut the
right now.
fuck up, nigga. Always on my fucking line. I'm a grown ass man.
protection, that's for sure.
I gotta. Do I gotta go for it? I have
Hey
to go
Julio,
for
what the
this
fuck are
item.
you calling me for, bro?
Answer the phone right quick.
Nigga be turned up.
The fuck, like you ugly as shit. Who?
I don't got no haircut, bro.
Keep hope alive here on
Nah, nigga, I need to hit the
fourth
shop
down.
too,
They're going
man.
for it.
Damn, so
Yeah, I know, bro.
As
My
expected,
barber
they're
be
going
playing,
for it to
fool.
keep the drive alive.
I be asking.
shop.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Hey,
Bruh.
Zell, what you said that show was called on Netflix?
That's not what he's gonna remember.
Night Stalker, bro. That joint, that shit really
Night what?
traumatizing, bro. That shit was OC.
You said Night
nigga was-
Crosser?
Night
Nigga
Stalker.
was really
That
out
nigga
here
was-
just killing motherfuckers for no reason,
You
bro.
watch Night Stalker, man?
I was gonna say, what the fuck is he just kidnapping niggas or something?
Serial killer, bro. Kidnapping niggas with kidnap kids. Shoot their husbands in the head. Rape the wives. Rape the
Damn, the husband
kids.
in the
Like,
head? I'm like that too, though.
That nigga was going stupid.
bro, and it was like OC. This still shit. There's cases that they found that they didn't even link to him yet. You know what I'm saying? This shit was in the 80s.
Hey Zell, who was that fucking quarterback you got?
Some
You
nigga I
already in
picked
it,
up from
Steve?
free agency, bro. The injury's on, so I don't got no quarterback, bro.
But in this case,
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, tell that nigga I want the Raiders if they still available. If not, I ain't know.
Alright.
Comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
I'm
He's not
one
tripping. Let me
tell
get
this
them
nigga
all.
like, I can do a lot more if I had a fucking quarterback, bro.
No, I'm trying to get them niggas. That's what I'm saying. But if they not available,
Football here
then
as we get you reset.
You losing right now?
Got a fourth down here to
I'm
gain
losing 24-7.
Damn!
And I went up on this nigga 7-0. I haven't scored since the first fucking
Smoking
quarter.
this blunt, just chilling and watching. So the Rams usually be smoking?
I gotta score another touchdown, bro.
10-yard return.
Yeah, you got to.
And the
Stay
Bengals
in
will
the
take
game.
over here first and 10.
23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Ooh, good hit.
We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved the hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
Is he nice at Madden?
But some teams like to do something at the end to feel.
Man, I'm be honest with you. If I had a quarterback, nigga, I would be beating this nigga right now, bro.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And
this, I can't throw the ball down the field. Like, nigga, I got a short arm quarterback. I really can't launch this bitch down the field. It's gonna be inactive. It's not gonna be there.
Bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question: do they bring pressure or do they play coverage?
And he's gonna be brought down here in the backfield.
One thing that I liked about this guy here,
I'm getting dogged. Madden wants me to go for it.
He plays hard on every down.
And that motor.
Oh, that's what you did that for?
I lost anyway, like.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
You green.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Do he got himself on that team?
Yeah, he do. He only run the ball with himself.
And he goes down once more.
He only run the ball with himself?
Yeah.
That's OC.
I told him I respect that shit. Told him straight respect.
Not that. If I was in the NFL, I'd use my player too.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it.
You know who really be having fun? Tyreek Hill, Impact.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they
I want to know how we only got one star.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the wall.
I fucked up a lot this game, bro. I was like, I let him complete a couple passes I should have picked. I started this game off, I picked his ass twice. Like, use alerts. Nick kept passing me the ball. Like, thought I wasn't going to be on it.
That's him right there, number 38?
Yeah. I just didn't call it timeout. Try to run it up on my ass. You wild ass nigga, dog.
Taking care of the football.
I'm not going for that, dog. I'm not going for that.
He wicked for that timeout.
I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that shit.
They can't score.
Well, they probably don't
and they got
play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to
they a real
resist
lead
on 1st
because they got
and goal.
locks on their plays. You pick a play once every 3.
I'm hit.
That's what you should do in our league.
I'm hit.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeout.
That's what I said. I'm like, nigga.
I'm used to it by now, though. You could do that.
Limit these plays, like shit.
Nah, because I know 4 plays that I can run. All you gotta do is lock them for 3 plays. That's valid.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down.
No! Let's go, man! Not about to run that shit up on me, bro. He trying to give his player one more touchdown.
Yeah.
The Raiders is the only team open. I'm not letting that shit happen, though, G. I'm telling you, I'm not letting that shit happen.
I'm gonna leave this season. It's a Facebook league. Kendall added me to it, but I was acting. Look,
let's go, man. They're playing with me.
And that is not going to get it done.
And that's game, folks.
That's game, man.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th and goal.
How do you get 10 seconds on the clock?
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did. And you're
I'm not looking.
Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus
Let's
on
buy
what
your
they
stuff.
planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Cleveland, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory.
And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on Washington.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.